Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. We're doing a quick review here. I want to come into the screen.
Yeah. So I wanted to, this is the Fairfield Inn in Flagstaff, Arizona. You can see there is a nice long hallway. And I wanted to point that out because we requested a room, as we always do, closest to the end of the hall and with no one above us. And this room has a long hall, so the bed is at the end of the hall, but it is right next to the elevators. So their understanding of the end of the hall and our understanding were two different things. With that said, the room was very quiet, so there was no issue. Now we are in the middle of the pandemic, so masks are required throughout the hotel, and the cleanliness of the rooms, as we travel so much, is really important to us. I have to say, now we've already spent the night here, a fresh little bathroom. This is a Fairfield Inn, folks.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about the Ritz-Carlton.
I'll tell you the one thing I do like about it. I love when they put the shower handle on the other side of the shower head. That's something Karen and I did in the last house that we designed. It's like, why haven't they been doing that forever?
Exactly.
So you don't have to get poured on when you turn it on.
Exactly. They've got a microwave, nothing that we would use. There's a tiny little coffee maker right here. This is the only place in the hotel where you can get coffee. Otherwise you have to leave. And a mini fridge. But
let me say something about the coffee though, because as you guys know, Karen and I travel a lot. This is the first place I've ever seen where you can't get coffee downstairs in the lobby.
So far, that is correct.
First place ever.
Exactly.
Which as you'll see as we go through, they're pretty hardcore about
With the exception of the residents in Portsmouth, when we first checked in there, it was the same situation, but then they ended up opening up their breakfast. We were there for a month, but they were on that same program. And this is, again, we stayed here already, so the bed was nice and fresh when we came in. It was a super comfortable bed.
You straighten it up.
Yes,
that's nice.
I did straighten it up. See the plastic they put on the phone? So they changed that out for each guest. You can see it over there, as well as on the alarm clock. And this is my favorite because these have so many germs that I will never touch these when we're in a hotel room. I usually pick them up with a towel, a tissue, or I will wipe the entire thing down before I put my hands.
Well, we're talking constantly about what types of things during this time may stick, and that's one that should stick. They should have like a cover for these that they swap out every time. That's a good idea.
Right, and we were also saying that at the elevator base, there are hand sanitizers everywhere. I mean, we should be cleaning our hands all the time anyway, because that button that you press, you are probably the thousandth, try to say that 1,000 times, 1,000th person to touch that day. So it's kind of nice that they have those hand sanitizers there, and I hope that stays.
Okay.
This is really very, very basic. This is maybe a 2-star hotel. I would give it a 5-star rating for a 2-star hotel. So we always need to qualify that. They no longer have the hot breakfast due to the pandemic, so you get these grab bags, and I have laid out what they're offering up in the grab bag, which is nothing that Jeffrey and I would eat, although I am very grateful for the water bottle. But there's a Yoplait, there's an orange juice, some sort of a muffin, and a granola bar. And you get one of these per person. That is complimentary, with your stay here. Yeah. So all in all, for a 2-star, it might be a 3-star. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But for your basic run-of-the-mill, need a place to sleep in Flagstaff, I would return back here. The room is immaculate. Cleanliness, 0 out of 5, I give it a 5. Location, 0 out of 5, I give it a 5. The staff, I didn't interact with them much. This morning I did see them, and I give them a 5. So out of 5. So they get 5 stars in my book for the category that they're in.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. So we are going to check out of here and head down to Scottsdale.
Yeah.
And
where we'll be staying at my parents'. So I'm not going to review their home because I can already tell you 5 stars. They're at 10. Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from Flagstaff, Arizona.
Absolutely. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you.